Salute everybody. Happy Friday. I hope everybody's having a blessed Friday this far. You guys, I'm tired. I took the bonnet off, but my rollers is in her. Okay? Yeah. I was at the hospital till like 3 in the morning. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. Then I woke back up at 7. Just didn't feel good. I was like, oh, man, had that mask on. I didn't feel good. I was like, oh, man. I hate hospitals. But anyway, thank you for my copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, research, scholarship, and educational purposes. Thank you, guys. Hey, London, good morning. Hey, Precious, good morning. Hey, Barbie. Hey, Michelle, good morning. Hey, Samad. Hey, Alicia, good morning. Hey, Zig Tag, good morning. Man, it's a lot going on, right? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not sick of Zig Tag. Shank Rock was sick, so I went to the hospital with him. But wearing that mask, man, it had my throat on fire this morning and stuff like that. And y'all know they take forever in the hospital. Oh, man, I was over it last night. And then as soon as I get in there, as soon as I sit in the waiting room, here comes a guy saying, hey, I think I got COVID, and he wants to come by me. I'm like, I know you lying to me. I got the keys. Hey, can you go back there and get them keys? I'm going to the car. I'd rather freeze. I don't know what made him want to come and sit by me of all people. Hey, Raina, what's going on? Hey, Emma Gray, good morning. Tapper, good morning. Let's get straight into this. I titled this The Lie, No Invite, and Where is DeLuLu? Okay? Where's DeLuLu? Because we screaming justice for DRO, right? Everybody screaming justice for DRO, this, that, and the other, right? And we don't see her. We don't see her yesterday at the press conference, and that would be who I wanted to see more than anybody, right? I'm allergic to cotton, so no matter I'm a man, it messed my throat up. My throat is on fire. Hey Peaches, hey Miss Didi. Where's Lulu at? Why she's not at the press conference with the mother? Right? Because it's justice for Dro. She's innocent on that side of the family, and we cannot. And please, for the life of me, I don't want nobody coming at me. How about why you coming at the mother? I'm not coming at anybody. I'm just speaking facts and what happened, and I'm ready to let Miss Natasha tell y'all some stuff too. She just went she did a YouTube live, right? And I just want y'all to hear from the horse's mouth that they didn't even have an invitation. They didn't even know that the press conference was taking place. Hey, Mari, I think it's Mari. I have so many questions for her, like why are they attacking Polo when he's trying to gather. I don't see nothing wrong with what Polo's doing. Shout out to Polo. Shout out to Criminal Villains and her team. Straight up. This is my thing too. Before I get into this video, I'm gonna get into Polo's video, but I want to get into Aunt Natasha's first, and I kind of want to get into the mother at the conference yesterday. Thank you, Peaches. Thank you, Sissy. Hey, Lola Marie. Um, she out the country spending that man money on her and her brother. Okay, Tabitha. Hey, Callie Sip. This is my thing. This is my question. Why is it always pocket watching? Money. Everybody is monetized, whether it's YouTube or Facebook. I'm not getting where if we are about, if my loved one passes away and we feel like something happened to him, and I say I'm grieving, how am I pocket watching what's happening? How am I counting pockets and money? Yeah, she said Polo throwing out info, confirming it with their actions. Absolutely. Absolutely. Because Polo said something crazy last night. And I caught it. You know what I'm saying? Because Polo's saying so much. But I caught it. I was like, yeah, let me listen to this part. The lie. That's when the lie come out. I catch that lie. Okay, exactly. Who cares? You do a job, you get paid. There are money driven people thinking that way, right? Just like money, and that's the problem with this case, right? It seemed like money's the root to this, to Dro losing his life. Money, jealousy, envy, greed. Ain't that what it seemed like? Hey, Detroit's finest, what up, sissy? Polo sending facts and they trying to, because I'm going to tell y'all what somebody told Miss Natasha. Hey, lady, LeMay, what's going on? They're trying to shut Polo down and he's not going. Let's go, Polo. Yeah, I want him to keep up the good work. It's the root. Bingo. Raina, it is. I mean, the same thing that I'm thinking. Like, we can't help but think what could have happened to this man. Yeah, we don't know. Whoop-de-doo, we don't know. But that would be on the friends that's always counting people's pockets about who's going live and making money off their homeboy's name. But Miss Natasha just said she appreciates everybody. So I don't know why I'm not even listening to the friend and what he got to say or worry about it. It's what Miss Natasha say at this point for me. Because y'all keep talking about the mother this, the mother that, who she lost 3 kids, the mother ain't grieving enough to be nasty to people. The mother ain't grieving enough to be nasty. Because at the end of the day, she didn't bring Tyrone Jr. in this world by herself. And I'm not saying Miss Natasha has to be a part of anything, but the father should. And to hear that woman say they didn't know about that conference could have made a difference. But see, where we so much Team Lulu on the other side, we don't want nobody to know about this. We're going to go and we're going to cuss and we're going to put on the show. What? Why they won't return Dro car, the mama enjoying it. Okay, Jonte, girl, I didn't know that, sis. All this time, I didn't know that was you. I'm at the mod up. I didn't know. Hey, it's Chandra D. I'm just saying. I can't. I don't understand what's happening. How do you? I'm like, I feel like this is a setup. They trying to point all the fingers at Lulu, but there are others involved who are being protected. Who's pointing all the fingers at Lulu? Cause I don't know about the pointing the fingers. Whose side, Alicia? Cause stuff is just coming out. Jason being there is just coming out. So how could the people even say anything when that's just coming out? You can't. Lulu was the only one there as far as they knew. For the longest, the mother showed her true colors. She's more worried about her surroundings than what she came there for. That's what I heard. Ain't nothing free. Girl, Dee, nothing. Nothing. When we're just talking about news, I'm going to get paid off of YouTube. I'm monetized. And everybody else is monetized. But just pay attention to the words that's being used. Money, 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 money. If it bothers y'all with content creators talking about it, get buddy shit, I can only imagine your homeboy around you getting some money. Okay? I'm just saying. This is how I see it. Lulu started all this shit, period. Okay, I hope everything go okay, Peaches. Thank you so much. I hope you have a good visit, okay? She acted like a donkey speaking for Dro. There's a spirit of divisiveness. Things won't work until Renee unifies. Yes, Raina. Okay, Jonte, I didn't know all that time. The mother showed her. Okay, I just want to catch up with you. Yeah, but for what? That's what I'm saying. Why no invitation? If we're all screaming the same stuff, because everybody is. As for the family to say that, they got that right. Bump what we talking about. Bump the strangers. What about what the family on that side is saying? They got that right to feel like Lulu was involved. Take time over to do, sister. Hey, Nuki. Mother needs a chaperone while they hair clips. I'm dead, girl. Naturally, who won't want to help a grieving mother when her intentions are pure? Renee has not shown that. She has not held Lulu accountable, and that's what I'm saying, Rainy. I can't get mad because my baby daddy might think that something's off. I can't hold that against him. He like who is they to kiss anybody's butt to go with your theory? Hell, y'all done kept the most away from him, so why now do he gotta feel comfortable? And more shit's coming out. The mom says she wants justice for Tyrone, but never said anything about Lulu being involved. Somehow, never. I mean to cuss you out for. You hear me? Hey, my mother's keeper. It started with Lulu. That's why all this is going on. Lulu needs to come in the front of the class and speak faith. But this is my thing, Jante. Why wasn't she? You didn't invite the Davises, so they had no idea. Per Aunt Natasha, they had no idea. Let me play that matter of fact for y'all. Let me play that so y'all can hear it for yourself. Aunt Natasha didn't know that it was a conference yesterday. None of them knew. So where was Lulu at? What she asked yesterday at the conference, she could have asked Lulu that justice for Dro because she was with him on vacation. Why didn't she tell the panel that hello from Alabama, many blessings? All right, aloha. Hey, how you doing? Welcome. Hey, Sister Belinda. Oh, I'm glad you did too. That leads me to believe that Renee is money driven. Lulu gave her the money. She good. Just discovered the channel. Thank you, Sunshine Girl. Thank you. Mine is the roller, Sunshine. I ain't taking my hair in. I'm not. I'm chilling after this. I'm chilling. Never said anything about the grandkids. Come on, Jacqueline. Come on, Jacqueline. Cause we want to come at Natasha. Then why? Because they're grieving. Because they want answers. What are we talking about with them? Y'all don't know what if you ain't took that kind of loss, what happened or what you might ask or what you might be on. But you're not on that. You're not on separating. You're not on keeping secrets. You're not on not inviting them to one of the biggest things that could have made changes with the law. All kinds of stuff could have been changed. All kind of stuff could have been changed had that Davis family been invited to that conference. Hey, Miss Talkative. Hey, Nikki. Good morning. She didn't want her to come because they all involved. That's why me and my baby daddy do not talk at all. But when my mother passed, he the first one I called after 22 years together. He made come on. When my mother passed, my BD called me. She's a poor excuse as a mother for real. She worried about Polo when she should have been. Come on, Emma. You we ain't about what he talking about. We not here to talk about coulda, shouldas, and who, what, when, where, whys. We are here for answers. We are here trying to figure out what's happening in this county. People need to be held accountable for my son. Raina, exactly. The whole time she would say the whole time she made it about her. When she saw Polo made a scene. Girl, that's what I'm talking about. Made a scene. She knew being there was no longer a secret. I don't know the mom's side. It's just a little weird to me. It's real weird. The mother stood up there, tend to distract the narrative. Why did she mention the last person who was with her son? There was no empathy in that speech. They said it wasn't. What got me when Renee said she wanted justice for her son and he was found under the bridge. Why not tell them what happened and why? Yeah, you got to put that out there, Gemini. You do. You just can't go in there. Man, we talking about y'all saying they prejudice down there and all of this. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's on the 26th day in December 2025, I lost my son. My son lost his life here, and we want answers. We need answers, and you go from there. I'm just saying. Chandra. Renee's still holding on to the past. Dro, daddy moved on, raised his son, and married, and all. Like, I mean, you got to move on. Like, I ain't even no excuse, right? This man, all that shit dead right there. Now, get mad about this. My sis works her ass off researching and interviewing persons connected to those stories. It's draining mentally and taxing on the body, I feel like, which is why I have to step away to regroup. I love you, sis. Thank you, Didi, sis. And I get it, Didi. I get it, sis. She's self-centered. That whole conference was made about herself. That's crazy, Callie girl. It is. It's sad. Like, it's sad. We love you, Didi. Take your time, sis. You know what I'm saying? So, sometimes these cases will send you into a mental. And especially when y'all care, because y'all are subscribers that care about this boy. Y'all not on her being messy. Gigi is really not messy. Messy shit does come up and be said, but when you are just gathering all the facts, can't nobody stop you from gathering everything. If messages come out, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, whatever, and they're grabbing it. You know what I'm saying? That's just a part of what comes with these stories. You know what I'm saying? Some people's gonna go deep, some people's gonna dig deep, some people's gonna hear about everything. People lying in this shit. And I know for a fact people are lying for no reason. Like, y'all ain't got a lot to kick it, y'all ain't got a lot to be a part of the story or nothing. The facts is what happened to this boy on that day. Was somebody else a part of that? Hey, Miss Kim, hey. Does the mom really want justice? She has been on the side of Lulu from day one and stated she believed Lulu. So what is she really trying to find out? She's fake. Yeah, somebody said they went on her chat on Polos and said something about Lulu did something, and they said she blocked them. She keeps saying she won't you want answers. Answers to what? You and ask not one question, at least get facts. Come on, light. Let's go. Nikesha, come on. I believe Polo only knew because someone from the Davis family told him about it allegedly. No, I don't think the Davis family has told him anything. I really don't. I really don't, because Aunt Natasha said they knew nothing about it, Alicia. She did not want them Davisons there. That's why she did not tell them, inform them what was going on. If she had to let them in, the movement would have been better. All that movement would have been beautiful. I think the mom went there because they have stopped telling her anything, because she's probably not a suspect. So she thought going there, she was going to get some information. Could have been the mama showing up, but guilt by being mad at everyone that wants justice for Dro. Yeah, they said she's saying everything to people. They said she's saying a lot of stuff. Hey, Shalana. Hey, Vanessa. How y'all doing this morning? They said, let me play Aunt Natasha so y'all can hear what she had to say, and then I want to get into the conference, and then we'll get into Polo last night, because I said Polo said something very interesting. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. Morning. It's Friday morning. Thank God. It's Friday. McDonald's. Hey, y'all. Good morning, everybody. Hold on. Let me put my phone up like this so y'all can see it too. I don't want y'all to just hear it. I want y'all to see Aunt Natasha what she had to say to y'all. Hold on, y'all. I don't want to break his stuff. Alrighty. Okay. I got it. Let me do my phone like that. Move this. Hey, Raw Truth and Uncut. Good morning. All right, you guys. This is Aunt Natasha speaking. Happy Friday, everybody. I just got off from one motivation. So while I'm waiting on my food, I just want to say enjoy y'all Friday, and nothing steal y'all joy. I didn't come on yesterday, and I didn't want to respond to nothing that happened on yesterday, because the only thing people be waiting to hear Auntie Tasha said, I'm not going to do that. Not that. No, I'm not going to do that. So I'll keep my thoughts to myself. However, I do want to mention that David's family is one sound, one band, we are one accord. No division. They have that. So I first want to. She said the Davis family is on one sound, one accord. They not ain't nobody bringing no division to them. They're not with it. I love this for them, because even if Renee over there, at this time, if y'all want to be a friend, instead of talking about them on the other side, y'all posted this at this time. As much as y'all want to gossip to Renee and stuff, to her so-called friends and shit, get in her ear and tell her, like, sis, look, I know he wasn't shit to you. I know, a lot of shit happened. At this point, though, and after we get justice for Dro, let's go our separate ways. We ain't never got to talk to them people again. We have no ties or anything anymore. You know what I'm saying? Because Dro, the only thing that kept them to, what I'm saying, as it was pertaining to being a family and stuff. Jason owes Tyrone Senior a conversation since he was at the hospital. Well, sunshine, we're gonna get to that. We gotta. But Aunt Natasha said there ain't no division and nobody's causing any.
Acknowledge everybody that showed up at court yesterday. Polo, Mom Black, thank you. Lay Rich, thank you. Nina Johnson, thank you for showing up at court on the Davis behalf. We didn't know about the court date. We wasn't aware. I'm sorry, not the court date. I'm sorry, the commissioner's public meeting we didn't know about. So therefore, we wasn't able to be there on Tyrone Davis' behalf.
She said they didn't know nothing about the commissioners meeting. She said shout out to Nina Johnson, to Polo, and to a couple of other people. She's like, thank y'all for going. You know what I'm saying? Because Polo even said he got to call at the last minute. He got to call at the last minute. So we know Polo on it. You get what I'm saying? Just off the strength of he got that last minute call and went 4 hours up the road. What's the secret? Why the secrets? Cause it ain't nothing you even keep to yourself, like they having a commissioners meeting and you don't tell them. And then it's calls being made, like strangers gotta call other people like, hey, they having a meeting and the mama going up there like. So she talked about it to somebody. And somebody told somebody. Cause how did they know you was gonna be there? If you didn't tell somebody. Again, where Lulu? Because remember, the Davis family don't know, so she ain't expecting them, the mama ain't expecting them to be there. Lulu loved them so much. She loved DRO so much. I'm fighting to the end of mine. I'm sorry. We in here, so y'all can do whatever to me. Y'all going to jail. We in here at a commissioner's meeting. I wish I would try it. But I'm gonna be here every step of the way screaming justice for my dude. She ain't screaming justice for DRO though, right? So we supposed to just give her a pass. Cause I'm not gonna miss a beat. I'm not gonna miss a commissioners meeting. I'm not gonna miss a conference. I'm not gonna miss a court date. And Tyrone and Singing and Natasha will just have to take it for what it is. I'm gonna be there every step of the way for his kids. Ain't nothing y'all can do about it. If they deny it, all I can do is say, I tried. No, it's not my responsibility. He paid their bill and stuff like that. You get what I'm saying? Now that he gone, the real feelings is coming out. How we really felt about children and all of that. Maybe it's not a big deal to y'all, but it is a big deal. Cause we done seen that many times, women bringing men around their kids, don't like their kids, and it's the same for me. Don't want you really doing for nobody, not even the family. Yeah, Kim, but y'all heard Aunt Natasha say they wasn't invited. They didn't know nothing about it.
Not only that, how we would have known I am the voice that I would have spoken to everybody up there that had a seat in the commissioner's room that day. But the facts and the things that needed to be addressed to me regarding my nephew Tyrone Davis Jr. So I just say that to say this. Nobody take it personal. That when I come on here, it's to address one person. I speak in general. I'm not speaking directly to you or what you said or this and that. So don't take it personal. The movement is justice control. It's not just for this family. It's for families. It's for people all around the world that want justice control. So at the same time, don't get it twisted that that's not the main goal and the main issue. So I'm not coming for nobody. I'm not only speaking of my opinion. And my opinion is, it's still Lulu. It starts with Lulu. Yes, we want to get to the bottom of it. Anybody besides Lulu that had something to do with it, yes, we want justice. So I'm here to say this, to say that at the end of the day, the negative gonna come, different things that are gonna come here, there. I'm not out to bash nobody. I'm not out to even not nobody for whatever they chose to do, but when it comes to this situation, it's a big situation. And if it's my brother, it's me. If it's my sister, it's me. If it's my nephew, it's us. We won. The Davis family is one. So, justice for Drew, we thank everybody who all over the world who seeking answers, who seeking justice, who seeking conviction. You know he was a truck driver. You know he was actually a great father. He also did everything he did positive in a positive light. So on that note, I try my best to stay on the positive side of anything that I speak of him. Now, to see that the world is standing behind Justice Patrol, it is a big deal. I think everybody. Gainesville Police Department, my nephew was found under a bridge with blunt force trauma to the head. And there's only two things could have happened. And that's either he commits suicide or he was murdered. And we know he didn't commit no suicide. So that is one thing. He was murdered, found in the middle of the road. There's no way around that accident. Tyrone Davis Jr. don't go in the same sentence at all. So, as we continue to move, as we continue to speak up, as we continue to be the voice, guess what? We are seeking justice. That's not going to change. It doesn't matter who's involved. It's still Lulu. That's where it started. Where it ended at, I don't know. But however it ended, I do want justice for my nephew. I thank y'all for standing us. I see you from Detroit. I see you from all
Then there was somebody in the chat.
on here.
Don't listen to Polo. I'm Natasha. Don't listen to Polo. Don't listen to Polo. He's not credible. Shit, he bought Jason now. See, it's people that want to cause that division. They want to keep the Davis family away from certain content creators and stuff like that. Cause they breaking it down like Gigi and her team. It might not be broke down how y'all want it to be broke down. Cause I see people in there, girl, y'all need to stop. Girl, y'all need to go to bed. Girl, no, you need to stop listening to them. Go where the narrative is on your side. Okay? Maybe you need to go find Lulu, get under her post, say some stuff. But as far as the breakdown, I love it. Cause it's bringing out characters. It's bringing out all kinds of text messages, videos that one might think that I don't need to go look at, but you do. Because it answers a lot of questions for me. Seeing her with her alleged twin brother, North Carolina won't. Let's go, Jasmine. North Carolina in the building right here. I'm in North Carolina too. McFame, okay? Superwoman, you hear me? Her side of the family told the Davis side that's how they found out what was going on. Let's get into Polo. Let's get into Polo and what he had to say last night, y'all. We great get into Polo. Because Polo said something interesting. He said, Polo actually said that you didn't ride to the hospital with the mother. And I get it. Polo, like Polo said, you don't drop all your receipts. You don't drop everything. I can't live my life and make myself miserable to make another motherfucker happy. Ooh. Polo's a cusser too, baby. I don't think y'all get it, man. I don't know if it's the one. Hold on, y'all. Dang, did he take it down? Right, and forget my. Okay. This is Polo, y'all. Before I let Polo get his words in, Polo said last night, if y'all paid attention, he said, Jason, what if I told you that I got a receipt that Renee didn't pick you up? It was Renee, Dro's sister, at the hospital holding his hand while he passed away. Jason, you didn't ride with Renee. You didn't ride with Renee. Is what Polo said. He got a receipt. Ain't that crazy? Cause Jason, as you was talking to Jamar, maybe y'all missed it, and he said, "Yeah, I drove down there. Yeah, I drove down there." And I was like, "But did you drive or did Renee pick you up?" Hey, bro, what's going on? Y'all make sure y'all go follow Casey the Bodyguard. Casey the Bodyguard has been covering the Janiyah McMichael Rogers story, not only covering it, but boots on the ground, going to ponds and streams and um, trap houses and different things looking for missing 13-year-old Janiyah McMichael Rogers. If you don't know the story, look it up. You'll definitely see Casey the Bodyguard. He's also on Facebook as Kevin Collins. Please go follow that story, you guys. Help this family try to bring some closure and bring Janiyah McMichael Rogers home, okay? And this is been going on for quite some time, so make sure y'all follow. She said, Miss Parker, I heard Polo moving right and on the right track, and I feel for the ones that don't like it. Do your own footwork. That's it, Tanya. Do your own footwork. You know what I'm saying? Because when Jamal found out again, I can't get away from Jamal's expression, how he was like, wait, you was there? Hold on. You was there? And just like, yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what I'm saying. I don't put me all up in this mixing. But it wasn't a mix at the time you was there. So, if y'all listen to the wording, it wasn't a mix at the time he was there. Did he ride or drove? Jason? I mean, Polo feels that he didn't, but I'm gonna let y'all listen to Polo. He said that even the mother said at the conference yesterday that he was a threat and had security walked him out them streets is talking. Heck yeah. That's all it is. Them streets are down there in Broward County talking. He said Jason be pillow talking. It's how it even got out. Lulu, didn't I say somebody was talking? Because if didn't nobody know you was at the hospital but two other people. One of y'all told. Hold on, y'all. Let me see if I can get into where he's talking. Because some people just told me tonight, a group of people just told me tonight, they called me Cut Water Davis. I couldn't do no but laugh, man. Because you know why? That's an honor. That's an honor to be standing on some shit and being part of a group of people that want to see the same thing. Answers. Don't mean you feel the same. It feels good to be a part of a community, a family who really just want answers. So when y'all be hollering about, oh man, I don't even think the family got nothing to do with this. Well, sometimes you talk too soon. Anytime a man is heavily involved, it's for a reason. Anytime a man come with receipts, pay attention. Anytime some shit makes sense, you watch. Don't be quick to make allegations talking about, oh man, he just making up shit. Maybe what you need to do is sit back and pay attention. Because as of yesterday, 4 million people, let me say this again, 4 million people feel the same. The only people that feel different about what Polo said is the so-called people that supposed to be his dogs. Tomorrow, the only reason why I'm friend you because when I was on your live, you said he ain't had no social media, but he come around and make a live like you shooting that Polo. Oh boy, if that's your dog, your cousin, like you said it is, and you really want justice for your dog, maybe you need to sit back and shut up and pay attention, and you might learn something. Stop telling me to sit. Sometimes when you do sit back and you pay attention, you learn a lot. That's why I just be listening. You know what I'm saying? I salute Polo when I go in, but I be listening. I listen, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm listening to some good gossip. You hear me? Yeah, I do. I'm like, what he say? So I be trying to understand how all the smoke for Polo when He's saying stuff that needs to be questioned. Hey, Julie, that man ain't threatening her. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. He ain't threatening that girl. Just to go and lie. If you'll lie about something like that, imagine what you'll lie about. If you would sit there in front of some commissioners and lie and make it like that man has threatened you, why would he threaten her? When he's online, why would he threaten her? When really the man just screaming justice like everybody else. Open book. Shout out to her. Again, criminal villains. The Royal D, everybody that covered DRO, Keys News Network. Ain't nobody threatening that woman. People just calling out the flaws and the lies. And ain't nothing wrong with that. If you see a flaw in a lie, it's a flaw in a lie. Like, we can't get mad. And that's not starting anything. That's just calling out the lies that we heard. And somebody go in a courtroom and say, he's threatening me, and you know you ain't threatening, that person ain't said nothing, what you gonna do? You gonna be upset. So, and you gonna say, dang, if you lying about something like this, what else you lying about? Jason is gonna tell his side of the story, and the police is watching all of this, and they putting it together. When he gonna tell his side of the story, Jacqueline? Yeah, cause he on people he need to tell his side of the story too is Tyrone Senior. The mama knows. So like, you know what I'm saying, the secrets from them, from the daddy side. Yeah, I just had to say it because so many people show this that Polo don't have to show anything but the people he's doing it for as the Davis family. And they in there. And she definitely ain't Natasha shouted him out this morning. The live I just showed was from this morning and stuff. This is sick work. It sure does. We just want the truth. Everybody, and you would think as the mother that you want the truth more than anybody. You get what I'm saying? And if let me tell y'all keep saying she's grieving, she lost her kids. So let people be the voice. Let people be the voice. Because the only thing everybody started off with is Lulu. And you got angry. Because nobody wanted to go with the narrative that you were sold or told. And then to come out to find out she did lie and say all these different alibis. He fell at the gas station. He jumped out the car. I let him out. I was doing 25 and a 45. You know what I'm saying? I left him. And just leaving my baby, period. I'll get to the other stuff, but you left my child on the side of a road somewhere y'all ain't never been before. You left my baby. So that's why I'm looking at the mother strange, and that's just my feelings. It ain't no what Polo saying or nothing. But yesterday sealed the deal when she went to that commissioners and made it all about her. Where is the justice for DRO? How is it justice for DRO when you're saying that the girl that he went with, the only person he was with that knows the answers, is innocent? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't go together. I'm sorry. Polo is on their neck. She would never said a friend was there if the content creators ain't said it, had to be a third person. Yes, and DRO definitely bought that out. Nobody would have known Jason was there. Jason wasn't even friends. He wasn't even bestie enough to tell the Davis family. As much as everybody see the Davis family out here shouting and screaming, being loud as y'all say or whatever. What? Did she go by herself? Why did she need protection? Right. Why didn't you let Lulu go with you? Why didn't you let Lulu drop criminal villains too, please? Plot need a damn plaque. He doing the police work. Y'all, kudos, Polo. Absolutely handle me. The mama not telling his family to come while he was dying. Come on, McFamey. Now we got a commissioner. Y'all heard Miss Natasha say, man, had we known, we would have flooded that court. And she said, I would have talked to each and every one of them commissioners. She would have talked to each and every one of them commissioners so they could hear her out. And I know that they would have put some valid points down and all of that. It could have definitely made changes within how the law handles these kind of cases. The importance of it. Because she said this is for all the families. Nope, doesn't make sense at all. He said another dude was there named Kern. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All kind of people was there, ain't it? We still can't get over the picture that she sent him. He said Lulu sent him that picture. He did not say Renee or nothing. He said Lulu. And Natalie Davis asked him, why did she send him a picture of him with tubes and stuff in him? I agree with everybody else now. The job is done. The job is done. But go ahead, Polo.
Right, and pay attention. You know what I mean? You ever thought in your mind, maybe this nigga might know something I don't know. Maybe this nigga might know people that I don't know. But when you turn around, talking about what you think, nigga, I drop receipts, nigga. I drop receipts, nigga. I come behind that shit with a blood storm of receipts, nigga. Can't you see how everybody shifting? Can't you see how everybody moving? You don't pay attention. The world do. The world see what y'all don't see because y'all too naive to pay attention to reality. That's not my fault. That's not my fault. No, me, join forces. You could join with Polo and be like, bro, how you came up with this? How you came up with that? Well, how you get that conclusion? I don't mind breaking it down, nigga. But not one time did y'all check or fight check and be like, bro, man, put me on play. How you came with this by my dog? Because I could post a receipt when somebody just posted that Jason wasn't in that car. I can post a receipt that somebody else posted saying that the mama and the sister was the only one there or was there holding Joe hand when he took his last breath.
Uh, he said, you didn't ride with the mama, Jason. You didn't ride with Renee. He said he couldn't even post where it was just the mama and the sister holding his hand while he died there. Should I take it back? For the people, do anybody else need to hear that again? Jason. Jason. When your loved ones die, if you drive, you're subject to being in an accident. You're subject to end your life or potentially take the life of someone else. Because your mind, I'm gonna take it back, McFame, so y'all can hear it. You subject because your mind's all over the place. Your brain is scattered. Your thoughts are in shambles. And when Jason said, yeah, she said she was going back to the hotel to the cabin to get the rest of their things. She wanted to drive by herself. Lulu wanted to drive by herself. Nobody offered to drive her to the cabin to get the rest of their thing. With the cabin wasn't even, the cabin is just a whole setup. We know this for a fact. They're not even mentioning the hotel, but the only thing you know about the hotel is that they went and stayed at a hotel. That's all. Why does cabin keep coming up like that? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like she wants to sabotage all efforts to solve. Come on, Nurse Mac. She couldn't get the dates right. Come on. He was already there. Yeah, divinely. Let me take it back to what Polo said. Listen to this, y'all. Let me.
You'll be like, bro, man, put me on play. How you came with this by my
Now
dog?
listen to what Polo said, Jason. You wasn't in the car with Renee.
That Jason wasn't in that car. I could post a receipt that somebody else posted saying that the mama and the sister was the only one there or was there holding Joe hand when he took his last breath.
What? Jason got some splaining to do. I almost read going to see a friend that passed that I seen the night before, shaking sick, couldn't drive. Can't. This is your boyfriend though, Corey. It's your man that you love. When you sitting there thinking about the night before, a couple of hours ago, we was just in love, and my brain be in shambles for less. Why Jason say she went to the cabin to get their stuff if they went to a room? Make it make sense. Come on, Jennifer. She should have been prepared with the time and line of events to show you and your community put boots on the ground. Come on. Because the video they trying to point everything at the cabin. Man, because let me tell you something. She's lying again. So that either means him and Lulu went to the cabin together and he didn't ride with her, and that's all crazy. Yeah. Hey, Cream, what it do, Bookie? Minutes ago in love. Come on, Nuki. Minutes ago, you dangerously in love. Now, you sending his pictures of him wired up. Who's even thinking of taking a picture? Let's start there again. I would get mad if somebody even came in and tried to take pictures of mine. I'm sorry. I'd lose it. I would lose it. Exactly, if they really want to unite, man. They don't want to unite, girl. Joe never made it to that room. He was gone by then. That's what I said, Miss Parker. Not only that, they were already checked out the cabin and was seen packing everything by herself with a boot on. Wouldn't they have everything with them if they checked into a hotel who leaves stuff after checkout? I mean, come on. Y'all know they got to go in there and clean and everything. They can't leave. The cleaners got to go in there and clean real quick. That's why they give you a certain time to be out of there. It might be somebody checking in that same day that you check out. They got to give the cleaners time to go in there. That's why they might keep your deposit. And anything that's left behind, if you ever stayed at a cabin, they tell you it's gone. They're not responsible. They don't take stuff back to the office and they left these things, whatever you left. They might. Bags or something, but they're not leaving that there because you have new people coming in. And they're not going to be held responsible for leaving your stuff behind, jewelry or anything. They clean it out. I've been there and done that. It wasn't nothing but the Lord on my side when I got that call. Okay, Raina? And it was already rented out. Come on, Jennifer. It was already rented out. There was already somebody checked in. Yes, the police never checked for Joe when the police went to the cabin because of the argument. When people see her by herself, that's when she left the hospital. When she go get that money. My question is, when Jamal had him up there, because again, you dropped off, Jason. We're not going to keep letting Jason drop off like, oh yeah, I lost the link, yeah, and then just keep calling back. Join it again. Because Jamal should have been up there, which I know it hit Jamal quick because he didn't know that he was there. But I would have, so when she left the hospital, did she come back? How long was she gone? That's what you're supposed to be doing. I'd have been on it like this as the friend. So what time? Okay, so about what time did you get up there? Do you got your phone? You still got the messages? About what time did they pick you up? Who called you? Like, what time did she send that message? Man, I'd have been on him asking questions like crazy. She left the hospital because the doctor and the nurse knew she was guilty. She had to get the hell. Come on, Super. This is crazy work. I done lost a few loved ones. If you're not in the same house with my family, get that call. Ain't no carpool. Ain't London. You out of there. Why would his mom go pick up a friend? Come on, London. And that was the hint when people seen her getting the stuff at the cabinets when she was cleaning that motherfucker evidence. Yeah, something. Let's be real. This appears premeditated. The other person was standing at the hotel. I believe that. I do. She left the hospital to get that money. You would have to go into the bank to track. You can't just go to the ATM and pull that money. You can only get 1,000 a day. Okay? She wiped it clean. So where she go again? Where she go? In what bank? My thing is, was it a bank in Gainesville? The same bank that they used there? Was it a bank in Gainesville? I'm asking the real questions. What bank did you go to? What made her think about money? That's why I said when I be hearing the friends speak about money, like, golly, y'all friend passed away. You know what I'm saying? Due to money, envy, jealousy. It's disgusting. Lou and Jason must have went back to that hotel. Come on, London. Why they ain't talking to him? Why they quit talking to Jason, y'all? Somebody tell me why they quit talking to Jason. Absolutely, divinely. I'd be pissed off. Yeah, right. Just a joint account on personal account. I swear. Mm-mm. Oh, man. Come on, man. Like, make it make sense. Y'all, not one time did y'all go out to the other blocks. See, when I go to other Thank you, Pamela.
When
Thank
investigation
you.
going on, they bring a profile. A profile is the person that come on the scene and they pay attention to the layout of whatsoever. Then they analyze everything that's being said. And then they weed out what don't make sense. See, that's a profile. No, I mean the profile might not be dead on the money, or it might not be 100% accurate, but it gives
Me
a
too.
viewpoint of what makes sense. It's obvious that 4 million people understand what the hell a profile is or when a profile is in full effect. But the only people that don't make sense
Let's go
is
home.
the people that say, silence my dog name by saying, let my dog rest. Your dog can't rest because y'all protecting the same person that was last seen with you. Make it make sense. And Renee, you and his mama, you supposed to have all, you supposed to be, man, you supposed to have tears in your eyes. Know what I mean? You supposed to want justice for your son. You should be like, man, regardless of what that nigga say, that nigga really pushing for my son. He pushing for my son. That nigga ain't said nothing negative, physically, verbally, to denounce his name. Nigga stood on business by his name. Know what I mean? I'm gonna scream you right. I don't know.
And you do gotta think why Mom Duke so mad at why he mad? Thank you, Samaj sis. Thank you, Pamela. Appreciate y'all so much. Why is she so mad at him? What's she really mad at? Y'all, the Polo done said. Is it Kern? Is it Jason? Cause everybody's saying Lulu name. She transferred it to another account. I bet that's what they saying she did. You right, Jennifer. Say it again. What London done said. Let me see London. Let me find you. Hey, Sadges, bruh. And Lulu sent you the picture, but when you see her at the hospital, she don't say, that's what he said. Ain't that what he said, London? Ain't that what he said? Lulu was nervous trying to cover her tracks. Yeah. Hey, thank you, somebody again. Thank you, sissy. Let me tell y'all something. It wasn't no cabin. It wasn't no cabin. He knows that. Jason knows that. Hey, Rosalind. She was angry. It's easy to transfer funds. I didn't know you could do it electronically like that. Not a big lump sum. Because he's uncovering the truth and fraud and identity theft. They all do. She did an electronic transfer through the phone. That's simple. Right, let's go. Okay, Mama Kim. Mad Polo exposed that she told Jason before she told his own daddy. Hey, Rochelle, how you doing? Happy Friday to you guys. I was going to say Thursday. I'm losing track of time. But yeah, why is she? I just want to know if that don't show guilt. Because I ain't heard the man say nothing wrong. I really haven't. I really heard the man dropping receipts and saying names that make you want to go look into stuff and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Find stuff while Lulu over here. And why would I be screaming justice for DRO? Why not? Hell, you said somebody hit him. You said a car hit him, so that means to get the car hit and run. Yeah, we want them to be held accountable. So it's justice for your dude. But of course, you ain't saying justice for your dude because you know you was gone off them psych meds in that liquor. And it didn't mix and you blacked out and you killed him. And I'm being honest about that, y'all. This is straight from a resource. She did. She took his life. She really did. Now, Miss Renee, you might not want to hear it, but she did. She was gone off of meds and she was gone off some liquor. And she blacked out and she took your son out. Thank you, Super. Thank you, Superwoman. Appreciate you. They thought they were being smart doing so. The content creators make them telling themselves, y'all hear me? And when Polo said them names and Jason was a person, he went in that dark. Y'all see how quick Jason tried to stay in that dark so nobody could see him. He was all in the light. But when shit started coming out, Jason went back in that dark and got to talking all fast and stuttering and shit. It was like, wait, did you drive or did you ride with him? She sent you the picture. Okay, who? Lulu sent you the picture, but for what? And then he's like, yeah, I was trying to figure everything out. Figure what? If y'all get a picture of me with tubes down my throat, that's the picture. What you trying to figure out? Then they put you in the mix. Mix of what? Because at that time, you can't say they put you in the mix because nothing happened. They said Lulu dropped him off on the side of the road and nothing happened. You didn't say she was crying. You didn't say you was angry. Why you didn't say you was up there talking about her? Yeah, she was Tabitha. She was Bree. I talked to Bree. Her mama. After her uncle's funeral was Thursday, and her mom caught pneumonia. So all of this happened to Bree all at once. You know what I'm saying? So I checked on her and stuff. And when everything settles, I want to bring Bree back where she got a clear mind and stuff like that. So yeah. But he said, yeah, they put me in this mix, and then they just quit talking to Jason. Remember, they just stopped talking to Jason. What Jason do wrong? He came and supported. He said Dro did the same thing for him when his granny died, when his mama died, when his granddaddy died. Everybody died. Dro was there. So what did Jason do wrong to where y'all ain't contacting me? Thank you, London. Thank you, Bookie. I'm just asking y'all, what did Jason do wrong to where how y'all if you help me clean up a murder, I don't want to talk to you. If y'all ever look at the mob movies, do they talk to the people that helped them do the murders? They stay as far away from them as possible. When something we done did to clean up, we not talking for a while, right? Your story don't add up that you went and you was being a friend because you drove best friend that you good enough for them to call you to pick you up to take you to the hospital to see Joe, but you nothing after we leave the hospital, right? Come on, Lily. Come on, Lily. Come on, McFame. Absolutely. Hey, Bookie. Hey, Spiritual. Mm-mm.
Personally, but in spirit, trust me, I understand truth. Whether you get it or not, or how the universe works. But some people are gifted. Trust me. Whether you accept the truth for what it is,
Me
that's
too,
your
Vicky.
personal fault. That's your personal downfall. Keep that shit all the way peak. Know what I mean? What happened today? You should have been in there at that city hall, and you should have been focused on talking about trophy. But instead, you been focused on talking about Joe. You worry about Polo. Do Polo intimidate you that much? Do Polo scare you that much? Do Polo make you feel some type of way
Right.
that you went in there and you lied to the police and you told the police to escort you outside? Mike Polo would do something to Joe Mama. That don't make sense. You made the scene with the police that Polo is gonna do physical harm to his mama.
Why did she lie? Now y'all don't tell me that a person that lied like that, they could have did anything to Polo up her. You putting a black man's life in danger. Y'all know they don't need much to get our black men and to do something cause harm to our black men. That's why I don't like liars when it comes to our black men. We watched our black men die and get unalive for years off of lies. And they said this is a prejudice. Tell hell we see they ain't doing nothing with Dro. That could have got anything could have happened to Polo. They could have followed him on the outskirts of anything and took his life or anything off of you lying, Miss Renee. You have to stop that. You are too old for that. And I don't care what y'all say. Because if it's my son, I don't need nobody lying on my child. I don't care who it is. He's somebody's daddy, family member, brothers, just like everybody else. So for her to sit there and tell that lie like, I need protection, you know what I'm saying? Make them look at this man some type of way. This man up there thinking your ass great, going there and talk positive about your son and ask for justice. You done went in there and made it all about yourself and some more stuff and made it about him. Like, what do him going on Facebook got to do with you going up there demanding answers and changes for your child's murder? Right, beautiful butterfly? Where is the cop? Yeah, London, he knew exactly what he was walking into. But she just sitting up there lying on this man, getting protection and all of that. They could have unalived him. Y'all better go watch and see what the police is out here doing to our black men. They still taking lives. Just like ICE. Just taking lives for nothing. You went and lied on this man, just lying. So we know you're lying about Lulu and some more. That's why you keeping all these secrets.
That's why you had the police escort you outside. You trying to paint an image like Polo here to harm. No, Polo pushing the same thing that David family push. They just won't answer. See, what you should have did as a mother, you know what I mean? That family trying to
She do. She do. That's why I titled this "The Lie." The lie is that Jason, you was not even in the car with Renee. See, things will come out. What goes on in the dark comes out in the light. Whether you put it out or somebody else puts it out. Because sometimes shit weighs on our conscience, don't it? And you go on and tell it. It's very few secrets that went to the grave. Very few. I know it's some, but very few. Now we at the no invite press conference. The family don't know. For what? For what? Was Lulu supposed to be there? Why wasn't she there? Because you didn't tell the family. Again, we have to look at that. The same girl that she's going bending over hell for and backwards for. While her son is gone. She didn't even come. She didn't even come and demand answers. But yet, her ass was demanding answers that day. The DRO life was gone. Her ass. Let me tell y'all something. Your boyfriend and love of your life, just your fiance, y'all probably get married soon, is dead, and you around looking for cameras. Make it make sense. What's she looking for cameras for? Why is she in the vicinity? Is there any cameras over here? Let me see. Okay, no cameras. Making sure that she was good. Hell, the scene was probably already peaked. But she did another scope, another drive-by to see if everything was cool. Make it make sense. Who's looking for cameras? You distressed? You toe up. At least you would think. Hell, I know I don't want to lose my boyfriend. I don't want to lose him. Right, Brittany? Right, Miss Catherine? Hi, Bree. And when you speak my name, put some respect on this shit. Cause while you ass sitting home, nigga, I done made so much progress and your ass so far behind, cause you still naive to what the fuck in front of your face. Stop playing with me. Know what I mean? I don't give a fuck cause y'all be hollering about. Fuck Polo, suck my dick, nigga. Fuck wrong with you niggas. Know what I mean? You can talk all that shit you want about Polo. That shit irrelevant. But one thing you won't be able to say, boy, that nigga went hard for my dog. That nigga pushed all rocks and mountains. Know what I mean? Made people crumble for my dog. That nigga ain't even know my dog, but that nigga going in about my dog. That's what you should be saying. You know what you should be saying. Know what I mean? It supposed to be the same goal. Same goal, one brand, remember? But is it that what it really is? Do you know why I was at that city hall? Do you know why I was honest with them? Because I wasn't there at first. But when Renee decided to go to the city hall behind the Davidson bike instead of working with the father, this is the father. This man paid child support, know what I mean, for drugs. This is the father. But instead you communicate with the father handle me. Who want the same answers that you claim you want, you don't say nothing. Your own family. Let me tell you something else. Your own family on your side. And certain people on family on your side don't even like how you handle this situation. And you want to know something else? You know how the Davis family actually found out? Because he said that people on her side. Thank you, Rochelle. Thank you so much for getting that green jacket, girl. Thank you. He said people on her side ain't even liking how she's handling the situation. One thing about Polo, he's on it. That's why I said when the homeboys is coming talk about the content creators on YouTube, I'm looking like, why y'all ain't going as hard as Polo? Polo wasn't a best friend. Polo wasn't a close friend. But Polo's on their necks. And he bought out Jason. And you was with Jason. Jason was with the homeboys and shit after the gatherings and shit. Dapping it up. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I miss Draw, miss the homie. Jamal on there crying, talking about how damn near in tears, talking about how Draw made him a better man, made him be a better father, and all that. Jason saying nothing. Sitting in the dark. That's who I want to hear from is Jason. Y'all said he was the right-hand man. I want to hear from Jason. Whose homeboy is planning all the trips? Make it make sense. I don't need nobody planning me and Shank's trips. For what? I don't need my homegirls planning our trips now. If they can get discounts somewhere, that'll be the only thing I need them for. Oh, you said you got timeshare, right? Are you gonna be using it for this date? That's it. I don't need Alicia or nobody planning my trips. I don't need no third wheeling. I don't always want to be with them as couples. I don't. And I ain't never had nobody's numbers. Never. I've been with Shank for almost 5 years. I don't got none of his homeboys' numbers. I don't even know their names for real. And he'll tell me he talked to his homeboys, but I don't sit amongst him when he's talking to them. If they come over, if he has company, I don't sit under him. I go in my room. I go in my room. Right, Lady Nell? Where is she at? He is doing it after kind of his heart. He's holding Renee accountable for her actions and lack thereof. That's why she's done. Yeah. Went and lied on that man and said he's a threat. Joe was too loving and trusting. That's what it was, Brittany. He was. He was. And it was one video that he had with Jason, y'all, that came up. I gotta find it. I don't know if it was on Nina page or Polo page. And Dro was like, yeah, I ain't never got a question. He said, because I don't like too many around me. He's like, you can't trust and all that, but he was like, I don't think he'll ever do me like that. It's my homeboy, whatever he was saying. It was the wording for me, and it gave me goosebumps. Because the same person he was saying that to and was told, he was like, Jason just standing there in the video, look. It's the same homeboy that didn't tell your family, Dro. He didn't tell your father that he was there and watched you take your allegedly there. Allegedly there. He didn't tell your daddy nothing. And Natalie crushed her when she said, you got our numbers. Because he got on there and said he ain't have their numbers. But I ain't never seen. It's funny that you ain't got the daddy number, but you got the girlfriend number. Do it make sense? A friend of mine called from her man's phone because hers was in charge. She told him to lock his number in. I told her there's no need for that. Okay, Catherine? Polo posted on his page a receipt of one of Renee's nephews was going off on her after the meeting. The nephew told her, you didn't even mention Lulu's name on the message. Shut up. I got to go look, Rosalind girl. Yeah, I always try to use my discernment, Miss Pamela. Yeah, T, you know what I'm talking about, that video. Jason is still on the block, but Lulu packed up and left. Come on. Saying all this old weird shit. Polo done dropped the kid. He done pinned the kids. Cash App. If you would like to help, I ain't seen that. I don't think I heard from the friend. If you ain't helping, then hell, y'all ain't dropped the Cash App. We don't see it. But Polo posted it. He pinned it. He pinned it. Where y'all at? Y'all the homeboys? It's always the one talking shit like y'all the homeboys, y'all the besties. Take care of it. Y'all got so much to say about everybody making money. We shouldn't even have to worry about it. Strangers shouldn't, because y'all would make sure, as much as y'all talking about how close he was and he'd give the shirt off his back and then return the favor. Return the favor. Is all I'm saying. Return what he gave to y'all. Y'all saying all they don't know him. Okay, y'all do. Return the favor. If you take off your shirt for me, guess what? They ain't got to post nothing. I got them. And the ones ain't ish. Yeah. Go ahead, Paul. On your side of the family, they don't like that shit. They want you to work with it. They beside the family as one. Because together, y'all sunshine what? Because it's right in front of your face. It's really right in front of your face. And everybody over there see it. But y'all too naive because y'all want to talk down on Polo. Y'all sit around waiting on the police. Y'all talking about the police. How can I wait on the police if my son was left on the side of the road? I ain't waiting on no goddamn police. I know that's right. I'm not waiting on the police. If I don't mention nothing about Jason, guess what, dog?
nothing about Jason. If I don't mention nothing about Lulu, brother, Lulu never write that 6-page letter. If Lulu don't never write that 6-page letter, you don't know a close friend was at the hospital. You don't know none of that. You done still been shit around here. See, the thing about it, some of the family members, even on the mama side, how some of them really feel. If you would never protected Lulu in the beginning, it would be on social media right now.
Right.
Because guess what they would have been doing? They would have did their job the first time. You out about you don't feel like, oh, Lulu did it. But she ain't contact y'all 24 hours later. But you protecting the girl who didn't have a doctor and respect the contact of immediate family right then and there. Hold up. I don't think you get it. But while y'all so much trying to find y'all business to jump on Polo, you need to go check your fights. Because the fights that y'all projecting and what y'all pushing out there, y'all the one pushing lies.
The Don, go ahead, ask the love.
Y'all the ones that ain't staying no business. Y'all ain't the ones that pushing transparency. Keep that shit beat. The reason why the fuck Polo, because Polo on y'all niggas necks. That's why. Y'all know Polo, then raw this motherfucker real. That's why. So now Polo, he pushing the fake dance. 4 million people see through that shit y'all talking about. You actually think that all these people gonna be doing this live if it didn't make sense? Do you actually believe? Hold on, fuck up my mouth dry. Hold on.
Him and them cut waters, child.
Do you actually believe that these people is gonna be on live for 5 hours straight, maintaining 2,000 people, 2,500 people, 2,600 people? Do you think that 2,600 people is gonna stay on live for 5 hours straight? Nigga, they got work in the morning. You got people staying up till 3 o'clock in the morning. 3 o'clock in the morning. Do you think that these people just staying up, dog? These people have seen this shit 1,000 times, bro. Do you actually believe that out of everybody on Facebook, it gotta make sense, bro? You have never seen content creators hold a crowd of 2,500 people at one time for 5 hours straight. Make that shit make sense, bro. Make this shit make sense, bro. If these people can see this shit, bro, you mean to tell me that y'all still sitting up there saying, oh, Polo ain't making sense. Polo spread the bullshit. Bro, 2,500 people, 4 million people, 4 days, bro. These people jumping from TikTok to Facebook, all these other bloggers, they could be paying attention to. All these other bloggers, these people, they talking. But if you pay attention to what's going on, every blogger around the nation is paying attention to one person. To one person. Because you know why? The profile makes sense.
It do.
The profile makes sense. And even if it ain't dead on the money, bro.
I know that the baby mother was in there tough. Natalie Davis was definitely in there tough. Girl, I tried to cut water, drank 3 glass. Girl, I'm not messing with it. Somebody always watching. Lulu think these people are beneath her. Vicky, I believe that. I really do. I think she thought she was bigger than the program. But I gotta give it to Polo. And Polo, at the end of the day, you are good at what you do. I don't think nobody's trying to take credit away from you, but those people, not the content creators and stuff like that. I wish that quit being an issue and a topic. Like, really, it's starting to bother me just because, like, what's the point of it? Who you said it first? Who did it first? Just long as it's out there, you know what I'm saying? For at least the Davis family to see, that's all that matters to me. Let them get their message. So remember, they said Renee went up there and they went back home. Then they went back up there after. How they know which time it was? Because it was a lot, wasn't it, Don? It was. That's why I said the timeline we need. Quiwana, I'm just saying, London, you hear me? Tyrone mom keeps saying she put him away nicely, but didn't Tyrone have girl Bree? You know, I did that. No, he did that. Thank God your son, Because that's, I'm trying to preach that to my children, not just my sons, but my daughters. Life insurance, because it's important. It's important for them and their children, the longevity of their children. Put it in writing, put it in a will where you want your money to go from your life insurance. Just because I'm the beneficiary, put it in order. How do you want this money to go? Whatever's left, put it into account for my children, son and daughters. Because it's important your son use his head. Because a lot of times, hell, these rappers don't even do that. We could see that DRO was intelligent. He was very smart. You know what I'm saying? And he wanted to leave something for his children. Y'all mean to tell me this man was a father, a hands-on father, giving his daughter chocolates and flowers, having date nights with his daughter, and he ain't leave nothing for him, to where the mother got to make a GoFundMe? Make it make sense. Stop it. You ain't over there dropping a cash app for your grandkids. I don't see a GoFundMe for them or anything. I have two policies for mine. The timeline's not adding up. We keep getting picked. That's why I said when Jamal had him up there, the mama counting numbers blows me to dime. You heard me? When he had Jason up there, I'd got the timeline. See, I'm that type of friend. It would have blew me for a second, but I'd have been on it. I'd have been on it. I'd have been so. That's why Jason got down, y'all. That's why Jason got down and never caught. Look, y'all. Jason got off that panel. He knew. He knew that Jamal was on to what was going on. Because Jamal called him and he still wasn't even truthful. Jamar, Jason wasn't truthful with you. That's why you was up there stunned on your own live and said, wait. Y'all know how I would feel if I called my homegirl and I get her, put her on this panel and come to find out some shit ain't right. And I'm like, everything out the window. Everything I thought that was with us, I know for a fact it wasn't with us. Because you lied. Once you lied to me, everything else a lie. I can't look at you the same. And not with something so deep. Thank you, Only Walk over there on the Twitch. Thank you. But all the subscribers, and okay, if you got 2,500 people in tune, that's good. I just wish that all the like I said again, yeah, I'm the only content creator. I don't care if they're on TikTok, YouTube. Like, dang, I think Criminal Villains does a great job, regardless if y'all like her or not. I think Gigi's amazing. I think her team does great. You know how much it takes to do the content, stop and break it down, get other people's perspective on it, and try to listen to the live, stop the live, give your thoughts on what you just heard. Jason wasn't really in the car with Renee. It was only the sister and Renee. Because if y'all go back, Jason said they. Jason said they. And I was like, well, who's they? Jason was at the hospital. Jason was at the hospital. Mm-hmm. Why Renee cut him off? That'll be $1 million question. Because if she gonna lie about him harassing her and want to do something to her at that press conference, baby, I can't take her serious. Just sorry. The grandmother loved them grandkids so much to where she couldn't let Lulu keep their phones on. Come on. Why they won't pick it up? Lulu is gone. Only Renee knows where she's at, and Jason. Because Jason said something. He said, I ain't talked to them since. But you talked to Lulu at the funeral, like to send her the pictures. You did. You did talk to Lulu. Because he said, I hadn't talked to them since I left the hospital. But if you're sending pictures from the funeral, you have talked to her. You get what I'm saying? He ain't even put that out there. It had to take Polo to put that out there. Like, why is it taking other people to say things that are true? I believe Jason was at more than just yeah. I think they look at Jason as a flunky. Yeah. They should.
louder than words. Actions speak louder than words. And if you sit back and pay attention to it, dog, you'll be like, damn, I've been a fool. I really been going up on bro, speaking negative on this nigga, dog. In reality, bro, these niggas gotta be plugged in with somebody. Yeah, I spit on y'all motherfuckers, man. So what? Get some more cut in my shit.
Lord have mercy.
But I'm gonna tell y'all something. When this shit hit the internet, it was no longer considered family business. It became the world business.
Facts.
Understand that. When people come looking and seeking answers, you gotta be prepared to what come with that. You gotta be prepared for what might come behind that. You gotta be prepared, bro.
Handle me maybe more.
You gotta be prepared. Cause apparently, y'all won't answer. Shit. It don't
Right,
seem like it seems like y'all want a nigga to just be quiet and everybody shh and let your name die.
Why ain't it? Why ain't it on the incident report? He was there. She said, I'm gonna give me some cold water. I don't want none. He makes me not want none. I ain't no offense, Polo, but I don't want none. He needs sponsorship or endorsements. I love cold waters. Y'all ain't great. Y'all ain't great. Convince me. She said, Renee, help your grandkids with Dro's legacy, because that's what Dro will want. Justice for Dro. And ain't that what they be screaming all the time, Rochelle? Ain't that what Lulu said he wouldn't want? Hey, Takar, baby. Ain't that what they always screaming what Dro wouldn't want? I'm pretty sure he wouldn't want his baby mama having to have a GoFundMe when he had an insurance policy, when he had all this money in a bank account. Captain, I believe it. T-Lady, young. I think Cutwater's nasty. I don't want none. But I'm just saying, why they ain't on the incident report? Why Dro wouldn't want this? Y'all see how Lulu Dro wouldn't want y'all coming to be? Girl, we over that. Go ahead on. Like somebody gonna stop because he was dangerously in love with you when he was alive. That was his problem. You was the problem. You was the problem. Not cut you down to size. I can't hang. Was the mom on the scene because she's on the police report? She's on the police report? Diamond? The mama? Is the mama on the police report, y'all? Nuh-uh. It's my sweatshirt. It's long too.
That's what y'all seem like to me. I mean, that what it seemed like to me. Cause there's no way that I'm gonna get mad in my feelings and go.
How are they even on the police? You know what? Nah, Vicky, at all. Come on, y'all. Why they on the report? You only on the report if you there on the scene. Am I tripping? If I'm at home in another county, a whole nother city, how am I on the report? Make it make sense, y'all. Somebody please tell me. What, come on, lady. Why Lulu ain't on there? Why the witnesses ain't on there, y'all? Come on, man. No. Maybe they took the statement at the hospital, but Jennifer, they can take the statement, but they can't put me on there. Like right now, I'm in North Carolina. My kids are in Kentucky. I can go to the hospital because something happened to my kids, God forbid. But they can't put me on the report because I don't know. I'm here trying to find out like the police. They can't put me on no report. What can I say? Man, look, I guess if you think that, I can't tell you what to think, but now they didn't have Jason on there then. Why Jason wasn't on there, Jennifer? Where's Jason? He said he was there. He said Renee picked him up. Why he's not on the report? He's gonna be on the report too. But I'm glad Polo just now it makes sense when Polo just said that Jason wasn't there, that it was just the mama and the sister. It makes sense. It makes perfect sense. Yeah, the doctors was talking to them, you know what I'm saying? He stayed out the way because he was already there. He was already there. You was already there, sir. Cause they gonna take a report from everybody that was in the car with you. What you said you rode in the car with the mom and him. You said they. Y'all notice how he said they. He didn't say yeah the mom and the sister. You know, Dro's sister picked me up. He said the mama picked me up. They. That's what happened. Wait, I thought a while back the dad had said that they was waiting on the other side of Dro family to come to the hospital. Nobody was there but him. I can't remember who else. Brittany, they said the mama and the sisters on the police report, baby. If I get in a car wreck right now and my man's at home and he come to the hospital, they cannot put him on the police report. I don't care if the police comes to the hospital and didn't get to make it to the scene. They can't put Shankrock on that police report because he's just coming to see what happened like the police. That's what he said, Lily. Raina. I don't do couples nothing at all. How are they on the police report? And I was away. At least you tell me. They all falling into place, Miss Catherine. The daddy ain't get there till the 29th or the 30th. Let's try to do a time. I mean, this is crazy. That the sister them on there, but not Lulu. Not the witnesses. Was the witnesses on there? The people that moved them and did all the work on them, was they there? Was they on there? Let's start there. Was the witnesses, the white woman and the white man, was they on there? Because if they wasn't on there, come on, y'all. There go y'all story. She said exactly. That's what Mr. Tyrone said. I thought the mother came on the 30th, which is why they were fighting about the date Joe passed away. They explained the report on Miss Gigi's. The young lady read every name listed. Oh, Linda said no. Yeah, Raina, you can see it. I seen it. No, so the witnesses that worked on him and did the CPI and stuff ain't on there. Bree, you hear me? Money the root all evil anyway. Hey, Lady T. I'm good. Hope all is well with you. All this seems suspicious. A lot coming forward. Erica, you hear me? This is wicked. This is wicked work. It ain't crazy work. It's wicked.
Pushing the same thing I'm claiming, I'm standing on. But if I was on him, yes, Bash and Lulu, y'all gonna be saluting me. Y'all gonna be saluting me. If I wasn't bashing nobody, name but Lulu, talking down on Lulu, speaking on Lulu, none of the homeboys, none of the dogs, nobody would say nothing. They would say nothing. Because you know why? Lulu came in the picture. And Joe was all for Lulu.
Come on, Vicky. Why not?
Come on, man. Keep that shit P, man. Keep that shit P, dog. Keep that shit P. Lulu filed for what she did. Know what I mean? Keep that shit P.
Could be like me.
I'm gonna tell y'all something. I ain't got no hate in my heart towards his mama. All I want his mama to do is keep that shit P. Cause if I dig this hole, I dig this shovel, and this hole need you to keep it peak. When I dig this shovel a little bit more in this hole, I promise I ain't even gonna need you to keep it peak. I promise you that. You know what I mean? And I'm so transparent with this shit. I'm so transparent with this shit, bro. See, your family members ain't like how you was operating and how you handled this situation. So they
Right, London.
and said something to the Davis family. See, and by the time it came to the Davis family, they knew that they couldn't make it to the city hall in time. They knew this, dog. You know what I mean? They knew they couldn't be there to be a force because when it finally got to them, because it was kept from them, when it finally got to them, they only had to think fast. You know what they said? Man, call Polo, man. Call Polo. Guess what? I answered the phone, dog. I answered the phone. And when bro said, hey, bro, I need you to get them, you know what I mean? And check this shit out, bro. And be a voice, you know what I mean? For Dro, dog, you know what I mean? Make sure everything coach, dog. Ain't no fuck shit going on. And you know what I'm saying?
And it was fuck shit.
I'm on my way, my nigga, man. I'm gonna go handle that right now. And you know what I did? I beat the motherfucking rope.
Hey, Polo's interested. He's invested. I'm gonna tell y'all why. That's a 4-hour drive, y'all. That's a drive. And they knew they couldn't make it. That's crazy how they keep having to find out stuff about Dro, right? It's crazy how the Davis family keep having to, Tyrone Davis Sr. has to keep finding out things about his son. It's through the streets. And if that ain't disgusting and disturbing enough, y'all can be on the mama side. This shit ain't right and it don't look right. It don't. Telling them to shut down the investigation for what? Who does that? Y'all know how many mothers in the chat have lost their kids and still want answers? Look at Kendrick Johnson's family. That was in 2013, and them people are still fighting for answers, for truth. I see mothers in my chat saying they lost their kids and they want answers. That's all they ever wanted was answers. And you are doing this? And then the nerve of y'all to come in and say, y'all saying things, hell, it's there, it's right here, we seeing it. When she went to the committee meeting, it's there. Talk to her. Don't talk to us. Y'all just as weird. Just as weird as her. Just as weird as Lulu for those defending her. Thank you, Miss Lady T. Yes, those homeboys are all suspect talking about money, content creators getting that's all they were. Guys, I'm sick of hearing it. Somebody lost their life. Somebody's son, somebody's brother, somebody's father, somebody's cousin, somebody's nephew, somebody's uncle. He's gone. And the mama blocking people because they said Lulu, Lulu, Lulu. And then gonna say, and if don't bring no Lulu up to me, I ain't answering no questions. But it's justice for Dro. Where's the justice part coming in if she's innocent and nothing happened to your son, but he committed suicide? What kind of justice if my son commits suicide? I prefer to hear you talk about advocacy for suicide. Not fighting for this girl. You fight for her more than you fight for your grandkids and answers for them. Thank you, T Lady. Appreciate you. They making excuses. Yeah, and Dro would never. I know he would never want this. I know he would never want division. Because he was a lover. You could tell he was a lover. But ain't that the same family that said that Dro was domestic too? And start saying things about they lover? Because this is when me and my family's going to fall out. You get to throwing up my son's domestic and my son this and my son that. But I'm covering for the girl that really has psychological problems. that was heavily medicated that abused my son and got nothing but abuse on her record. Come on, y'all better go start digging public records and see if DRO ever went to jail for touching Lulu. Dig it up, it's there. But Lulu do. Lulu do. What happened, Miss Lady T, with the reading? Did he really? I don't know what the vibe of the mom was on for real. Erica, it's sickening. It's sickening. Because I know, like I said, had the Davis family went down there to Gainesville yesterday, had they known, man, it'll be something different. Are we forgetting how they treat our black men or our black children when they go missing? How our cases aren't covered? They're covered for that day and swept under the rug. But how white girl Natalie Holloway, they do a celebration and talked about her for years, over 10 years when she went missing. Up until they arrested him years later. Our black people are the worst. We are our own worst enemy. I don't want to keep hearing all that. We need to come together. Man, that shit ain't gonna never happen. We are worst enemy. It's not the white people doing this to us. He said, pick a side, Miss Lady T. Wow. Lachey said, I'm still waiting for answers in Jesus' name. Something 2023. Praying for you, Miss Lachey. I'm so sorry that happened to you. I'm sorry. I don't know the feeling because I ain't lost a child, but I can only imagine. Us versus us, sad but true. But you saying justice for your son, that you allowing this girl to say he jumped out of her car and committed suicide. Stop it.
Down at 120 miles per hour, nigga. On 75, nigga. On 75, I'm doing 120, nigga. Cause you know what? I told dog from the get-go, I got you, my nigga. Whatever you need me to do, my nigga, I'm on top of that shit, dog. But I'm gonna be transparent with it all the time. I'm gonna provide all transparency, dog. Cause at the end of the day, shit, I'm pushing the same thing you pushing. Justice for Joe. That's it. Justice for Joe. So when all you niggas be talking about what Polo doing, man, let me tell you something, Polo a blessing, whether you accept it or not.
Amen.
Polo accept that mission, whether you like it or not. Know what I mean? Whether you like it or not. But understand this right here. Polo transparent, homie. I'm the king of the receipts. If anybody know me, and I'm pretty sure you, but I ain't seen the bitch in my city, I'm the king of receipts. I'm that nigga. When I come, you know I'm coming with proof. When I come, you know I'm standing on business. I promise you that. I promise you that. My resources become unlimited. Nigga, my shit bigger than the police.
Raina, she had everything.
That's what y'all waiting on. Well, the motherfuckers ain't did nothing. They ain't did nothing. Let me tap into my sources.
I know. I'm praying for you,
I'ma
Michelle.
something. I promise you. I'ma do more than what the police doing, cause they ain't doing nothing. I'ma get you in the right direction, cause they ain't doing nothing. You're already buried. They ain't told you nothing. But let me tell you something else. You could have kept it real, Renee, with the Davis side of the family, dog. And guess what? Y'all supposed to came as a force. All y'all came together because it's one voice, one band. If all y'all came together and you put that bullshit ass, whatever ill feeling you got toward the Davis family to the side, it just worked together. Because at the end of the day, you supposed to be standing for the same thing they pushing. All y'all could have been up there. But instead of you sitting back and just talking about who the fuck you was with, because you could have got right up there in front of that podium and told the people the truth. That honesty, the word is, and know me, and even though it's the word, you know damn well that Lulu was the last person with your son. But not one time did you mention Lulu's name. Not one time did you say Lulu's name.
She never even said Lulu's name. Ron said, why Polo? He is. He bought Jason out. Nobody knew Jason was there. He bought Jason out. And the fact that I see that Tyrone Sr. hit his link speaks volumes to me. He feels like this man is credible in the things that he's saying. He feel like what Polo just said. He doing more than what the police is doing because the police is doing nothing. Thank you, Natty, for being a member for 8 months. Appreciate you so much. Why we as black people feel like that we do got to be exposed to everything? Because what he's saying is making sense. That's why the Davis family is over here. They over here with him. They over here with him. We don't see the baby mom, the mother coming out saying nothing, but talking about the Davises. How's she gonna do a part one, part two? Who cares? The worst part is you'll think Renee would really stand on business about DRO, but this lady lost all three of her sons. Polo not lying, he was falsely locked up for murder, and he was set up last minute proven innocent. Facts, Polo credible, tell Lulu to show her receipts. That's what I'm saying. Denial is why he called his wife. Okay. Hey Shay C, what's going on? Good morning. Polo said that he had receipts that Jason was never at the hospital. Do y'all remember that? He did. He did. And from the looks of it, Raina, you got to go back to the police report now. It makes sense. It is, Lachey. Something sweet. What's going on? Lulu and Jason played on Renee's mental. They knew Renee slow. Yeah. Hey, Deborah. Good morning, sister. He called her his wife because she was his girl, and her real last name is Davis too. I mean, we talking about Ronald saying, well, did Polo put out receipts? Polo going there. The family told him to go there. The family told him, get there. They ain't have enough time. He did. Who else is doing it? Who else is doing it? The Davis family believe him. And when he brought Jason to the board, that's all the receipt I needed to see. Because come to find out, Jason was there. Somewhere. Why wasn't Jason's name on the police report, Ronald? Why the mama and the sister's name on the report when they wasn't there? Allegedly. But go ahead, Polo. Pop your shit.
You know who with your son? You know who the word screaming?
She never mentioned Lulu, y'all, at the committee.
You know what your people tell you? And you got people on blogs talking about y'all don't feel like Lulu had nothing to do with it. You remember? You protect this same girl. You said that girl was a model girlfriend, but you had the nerve to come to Gainesville, Florida, and ask the commissioner, the mayor, that you won't answer.
Thought they said 4 hours
came
to
me.
me.
Why you ain't getting them answers from the same person you snuck in the front home? Why you ain't getting answers from that person that you protected? That's the last person that was with your son when your son was seen alive. You know this. That's the last person that you know of. Let me clarify that. That's the last person you know of that was with your son. And also,
yeah, Trent.
Protecting this person is the same person who left your son out there underneath that bridge. But you gotta learn to talk about she a model girlfriend. Man, stop playing with me, man. I can't believe you. And you had a audacity to get up there in that goddamn podium in the city hall and turn around and try to shoot your shots at me. Why? Why? Because I'm pushing the same thing you supposed to be standing for. And I'm standing on business by it. I'm standing on business by your son's name. I ain't disrespect his name, because guess what? I said Lulu the prime suspect. You said Lulu ain't. You said Lulu ain't. Like, you don't believe Lulu.
Every time, Pamela.
How the fuck you don't believe Lulu did it? And she left your son out there in the cold, underneath the bridge, on the curb. How you don't believe that? How you don't believe that shit though? Man, y'all shut his
Pamela.
line, man. Shut his line. Shut his line, please.
That's a drive, Don.
Please, so we can download this line. Because this line right here gonna mob. This day right here
Diamond.
Black History Month. This gonna mob a day of Black History Month. Everything going on right now is in the month of Black History Month. I promise you that.
Come on, Didi. You heard
I
me.
promise you that. Remember this on Black History Month. Remember this. The truth will always
The
be
mother.
the answer that you're looking for. Because you could have easily pulled up on a person you know got all the answers. You could have easily pulled up on a person that you snuck in that motherfucking But instead of interrogate her, you protect her. Instead of working with the Davis family, you work against them. But like I told you this right here, I have the receipts. Remember, your family reached out to them. The dog called me because they couldn't make it. But let me tell you something right here. Even your family told you you dead ass wrong for what you did. You took that girl's side over the fight that your son did. I ain't lying. I would never lie on your name. I would never lie on your family name or what was said. Yeah. I would never lie on something that I can't prove. See, everything I'm saying right now is a fact. And after this live, I'm going to post it. Remember, I'm the king of receipts. Don't make me and don't get me started. Because I promise you, get me started is the wrong thing. Because I will bring receipts. I will tie it down. And I will understand what I'm about to say right here.
I get it, the Don. Thank you, Simone. Thank you, sis.
Will break you down crying. I promise you that. So why you tired here? Your niece, your daughter, all this talking about old polo push.
That's where Jason comes in, I think, Ty.
You better start paying attention. Understand this right here. If you
Let's go, Bree.
You better start paying attention. Because if you don't, you don't want justice. You just want cover up.
I believe that.
And I stand on that, nigga. That's a fact. That's a fact. And like I said, I'm going to post that receipt from that conversation that your family member had with you. Remember, Polo just making up shit. No, Polo come with fights, nigga. Put some respect on my name.
Swear, the Don. Say it again.
Put some respect on my name, nigga.
Every time.
Put some respect on my name. Stop playing with me. Ain't no need to take shows. Ain't no need to comment show proof. I always do.
Facts.
Remember, anybody in my city, no. Bitch, if I mention your name, believe this right here. Oh, I got proof. I always got proof. But I'm going to tell you something else. I'm going to keep this shit beat. I can't force y'all to believe shit. You know what I mean? I actually want y'all to do the right thing. But I actually want you.
He said it was another person that was there. He bought out Jason and then he bought out the Kern dude. Yeah, McFane. That's gonna be interesting. Lulu allegedly said more info. See what I'm saying, Nell? This is my thing, Nell. What that got to do with what happened on that night? And she knows for a fact she won't be arrested. Come on. Okay. You heard me, Don. Period. Thank you, Mama Kim. The timeline. That's the only thing we missing, y'all. Y'all notice nobody ever got the timeline? Because I still go by what the car said. It's like, yeah, we left about 5. So it's almost like it wasn't no traffic on a highway. Thank you, Deborah sis. Appreciate you. I'm just saying, now she playing victim. Is it Kern or Kevin? Oh, Kavan. Not Karan. It's Kavan. Okay. It's just maybe how he pronounced it, Bree. You know, everybody got a different slang and accent and stuff like that. So, just like y'all say car, I say car. Get in the car. You know what I'm saying? Get in the car. That's my thing. Who is the Davis family? I have to catch up. The Davis family is his father's side, Tyrone Davis's father's side, and stuff like that. There will be lots of blood involved. Tyrone was unalive somewhere else. I believe that it's a 10 to 15-minute gap. It is. It's a hell of a gap. And I want to know at that hotel the time. Like, give me the time where she came and collected their things. Where she collected her things. Was anybody with her? Is there cameras outside the hotel between Papa John's and the couple finding him Then look how big Jason is compared to Joe. Yeah, he huge. The Don, period. He's huge. He huge. Jason is big. Yeah. Let me see if I can. That's if y'all can do trolls. Let me get his. Let me get. I can't keep. Hold on. Let me drop his link for y'all so y'all can go follow it. Follow this video because I want to get to the committee meeting with the mother, but I want to make sure that y'all get because this is his new page. This he's got a new account on Facebook. I mean, yeah, a new account on Facebook, y'all. So everything is happening on this new one. So I want to drop it for y'all so y'all can go catch up with him and get these new receipts that he's dropping on his page. Okay. Does any of the mods follow him? Alicia, let me send this to you on my phone. Okay, here it goes. Everybody, that's Polo's new page. I just dropped it in the chat. That's Polo's new page right there. Yeah, Bree. Yeah, straight up, Bree. She said he jumped out, Erica. She said he jumped out. She said she stopped to let him out. It's all kind of stories. That's what I said. Just with that alone. That's why Miss Natasha said earlier, if y'all listen, she said they know that Tyrone didn't commit suicide. I know I shared it. Mm. Do anybody got the committee meeting with I could have sworn I shared it. Let me see if he shared it on his page. The committee meeting. Do anybody got the committee meeting? Any other moderators? I'm trying to see if Polo has it. Let me see if Nina Johnson shared it. She probably did. It was one of their pages. I got it off. Okay. Dang, it ain't no sound to it.
You love everybody. Everybody loves you. So again, I need answers. I need to know. I'm ready. I need to know. I need to know. I need to know. You can be recorded. But look what you put a face accusations on Facebook. Don't say that. I don't know how to yes. If you direct the
At that point, that's when she turned around and said something to Polo. She said, "You can keep recording because you're the one who keep putting fake allegations on Facebook, but he hasn't said anything but Lulu, and he bought out Jason, and he bought out Kavan. So for her to say that, she said, "I'm here. I want answers." Have you seen Gigi's video from last night about Renee spazzing out in the girl? She's doing it now. Oh, that's her like getting on Polo. She was like, "I want answers," but no, you don't.
He's a lovable person. He loves everybody. Everybody loves him. So again, I need answers. I need to know.
How you need answers, but you ain't accepting what's being said?
I need to know. I need to know. He's a lovable person.
Dang, I need the whole thing. I had the whole thing. I had the whole thing. That's why I thought maybe he had it, but she definitely turned around and spazzed out on Polo. Are they playing Gigi's video or something else? That was on Nina Johnson's. That's on Facebook. That's Nina Johnson's. Did Gigi play it last night? I'm gonna have to go back over there and catch it just to see what all it was said before I really just speak on it. So I don't want to speak on it without watching the full thing. I thought I had it because I was told to go over there and catch it, and this when another woman was in front. She wasn't even Tyrone's mama hadn't even spoke yet. That's why I didn't know what it was about. You get what I'm saying? So I thought I shared the video of stuff. I thought Nina had the whole thing or whatever. I forgot whose page it was on yesterday. So I shared it because I could go back and look at it. Yes, please go watch it now. Okay, I'm gonna go watch it. But she definitely spazzed on Polo for no reason and said he's putting out fake information. No, he's not, Miss Renee. He's not. He's not. And then you said you want answers. No, you don't. You don't. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because he's giving it to you. Criminal Villains is giving it to you. Content creators are breaking it down and they're giving it to you. And anytime somebody says Lulu's name, you spaz out so you don't want answers. No, you don't. But you went in front of all of these people, a waste of time. Because you said nothing about Lulu. You brought nothing up about that night. You brought nothing up about the dissatisfaction of how you feel your son's case is even going. Polo did play Miss Lady. Did he play it on his FME channel or the Trolls Trolls? Because she said he was recording it. Let me see if it's on the Trolls Trolls because I do want to find it. Let me look at his reels and see if he got it. Not see him here speaking on it, but press conference message to my city.
Yes, all the time.
I don't see it on his page. Maybe at the other one. I'm gonna still go back and look at it. The FME. Okay. Maybe that's where I got it yesterday. Because I know I was on either him or Nina's page and I synced it. Because I be trying to keep up with it, y'all, too. I do. Okay. I think it's only 3 minutes.
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Raina Demps, and I'm here on behalf of my son Tyrone Davis. Um, he was here December 27th, and I'm just trying to find out what happened to my son. He passed away here. He came here for
Okay.
vacation,
Thank you, T.
and he passed away here on Archer Road under the bridge. I'm trying to get justice, trying to find out what really happened to my son. I'm calling around. I'm trying to find out things. Nobody's not giving me any answers. And
Wait a minute. I'm calling around. I'm trying to find out things. Nobody's giving. Who you calling? Who you calling? Cause the Davis family's boots on the ground, and that's why they're over there with Polo because Polo's giving street answers. The streets are talking. He already said on the video that Jason pillow talked with a girl. That's what made me say. I said somebody had to say Jason was there. Lulu, the mama, or him. One of the two. Yeah, Tapta. I know it's on Gigi channel. I'm gonna go check it out. I should have known that anyway. Gigi covers everything. I said, damn, somebody talking. The nurse and her fiance said he was grunting and he had a pulse. Yeah. But she said she's trying to find out answers. But you ain't say on December. She don't even remember the dates. Yeah, the 27th. On December the 27th, my son was, his life was taken and he was left under a bridge here in Gainesville, Florida. I need answers. I need cameras. I need to see something. I need more from the Gainesville Police Department when it comes to the death of my son. Where's that at? Why are you not crying? You had more smoke with Polo than you do Lulu. And that's who left him. When you said when the words came out of her mouth, yeah, when the words came out of your mouth that he was left under the bridge, man, my blood would start boiling. My blood pressure would have went up. They have to control me. But he didn't die under the bridge. Because they said he still had a pulse. Why is your daughter and your name on the police report when you was hours and hours away from your son? What are they hiding? No emotions. Come on, ooh, that's her. I know, right? Like, no emotions, no tears, no nothing. But you want to go at Polo. Stop it. That's where all the answers are coming from.
I need to know what happened to my son. I've lost all three of my sons. He was my last son. I lost three sons. I just buried one 2.5 years ago. And I need justice. I need to know what happened to my son. Nobody want to get back in contact with me. I'm getting, people are telling me different stories. People are saying different stories of what happened. But I'm his mother. I need to know what happened. And I need to know. I need somebody to give me answers on what happened to my son.
You said Lulu told you nothing.
I'm not saying this y'all fault, but I need to know. I want justice for my son. He came here on vacation. He died here on vacation. So I need to know. I don't care about these other people, social media, they putting all this stupid foolishness on there about me.
Are you there for justice with your son? You weren't about social media. We are strangers. Absolutely. We are strangers. That is true. Ooh, that's her. That makes sense. I mean, one would ask questions about the other policies with other children and stuff. It will. She said, "Yeah, I ain't saying y'all." Look, she said, "I ain't saying y'all got nothing to do with it, but these content creators, who cares about strangers? I don't know y'all. Y'all think if this happened to my son, I'm gonna worry about what y'all saying in the chat versus me trying to find out if bitch took my son's life and she's all in my face telling me this and that. So Lulu is guilty. From that's what you saying. You can't serve two gods. Hey XXI, how you doing? Hey Redbone. She just can't serve two gods, y'all. Either you listening to Lulu, because you said can't nobody come and tell you nothing. She was the trophy girlfriend. But you want justice for your son. It's not adding up. It's not equaling to 1+1. Definitely, the math ain't mathing. It is they fault. You want answers? They the ones can give you the answers because Lulu ain't. You're demanding answers. It ain't y'all fault. What? How? Only people's there was Lulu. Only people can give you the answers now because she ain't gave you nothing, but she's innocent. She said your son basically committed suicide. Why are you screaming justice if you're believing what she said? And why you're not holding the Gainesville Police Department accountable for not getting you guys what y'all need? Did he get hit by a car? Are y'all looking for that car? That's why I would have said all of that. that my son got hit by a car? Are we looking for that vehicle? Ask her why she fled to Atlanta, Renee. Ask her why she emptied his account. Why was money on her mind? Why was going to get their belongings more important than staying there seeing what was going on with your boyfriend? Fiance, I mean your husband. Hey, prayers. Where the son come from? This past ignorance. It's way past. It's delusional. She's worse than DeLuLu at this point.
Scandalizing my name, scandalizing my son's name. If you look him up,
no, your family.
Mark Davis Jr., he was loved by everybody. He was a YouTube blogger. He was a truck driver.
Her friends came out and said he was a woman beater, didn't it? It was her side. Nobody knew that he even touched her ever because your peoples came out and said, your friends came out and said he wasn't no saint. The YouTubers didn't bring that up. We don't know you. But we're going to push whatever we find out. And we went, and that woman that said she's your friend that was taking up for Lulu said, your son was an abuser. Only Nikki and the BM says that never, she said that person never came forward, very suspicious. Her friend Nikki, yeah, she said it. Didn't she say that? So the content creators, of course, is going to pick that up and talk about it. We're going to talk about everything. Now she said the YouTubers are talking about me. Why do you care? I thought it was justice for your son and you want answers. Don't worry about us over here. Worry about Gainesville Police Department and Lulu and Jason and the other friend. I'm confused. Hey, young. Because if it ain't you, let it fly. But it's sticking. What the people are saying over here is sticking. It's bothering y'all. It's bothering her. It's bothering her. That's what she is. Because Gigi over on her neck. Criminal Villains is on her neck. If you talk about anybody, that's Gigi over on y'all top. Gigi Polo. Then follows behind our Open Book and Keys News Network. They breaking it down like that. So I don't know what she's talking about. But Nikki definitely said your son didn't have a clean track record. Go talk to your friends. In my TLC voice, what about your friends? Are they going to stand their ground? Or are they going to let you down? And she let you down. The content creators didn't do that, ma'am.
He was an amazing man. I just had his funeral. His funeral was over 2,500 people there. So that tells you alone that he's staying for something, and that was love.
Why she keep throwing out the fact that she paid for his funeral? As a mother, if he didn't have insurance, quit making it like you came out of pocket and went all out. That boy had insurance. Stop. But if you did, that's your child. You're supposed to. Just talk about the people that showed up and showed love. That's it. Quit throwing up who did the funeral. It's weird at this point.
So again, I need to know what happened to my son. And if nobody can't help me, it's always somebody higher. I'm going to be justice for drawing to the day I die. So I need answers. And I'm not going anywhere until I get my answers.
He did.
Until I get my proof of what I need.
What more proof you need?
If you look him up, he's a lovable person. He loves everybody. Everybody loves him. So, again, I need answers. I need to know. I'm waiting. I need to know. I need to know. I need to know. You can keep recording. Because you're the one that keep putting accusations on Facebook. So keep recording. I don't know why you here.
Ms. Debs, if you did correct I'm very sorry for your loss. I can't imagine. Well, I've been asked to go so I can say.
He need to be removed. He does.
Ma'am, I'm asked someone from the city manager's office to
That's a public place, ma'am.
About this, okay?
Yes.
Again, very, very sorry for your loss. I can't imagine. Thank you.
And that's all the answers you got from these people because you down there shacked in the food. She down there done went in there and shacked in the food. No, 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 like no nothing. In her super aggressive is why we already get labeled anyway. You know that and I ain't gonna stop if I gotta go higher up. Yeah, you why you ain't? Ain't that what she said at the funeral and then said on live later? She never said nothing, never mind. That's what she said to Don. What, Lulu's your answer. Your team Lulu, but you ain't. It's justice for Dro, but Lulu's innocent. So who do you think did it? Who do you think did it, ma'am? She made herself look crazy the way she presented herself and everything. Lord have mercy. Everything she said went right out the window. You see the white people up there, they ain't had nothing to say to you. They wasn't gonna give you no like. We so sorry for your loss. Natasha would have went in there and had church. Why do people always want to put entitlement of control when they're trying to prove a point? No disrespect, talking about him like an item. Absolutely, Shay C. And if I heard who paid for the funeral one more time, we passed that. We're past who paid for the funeral. We're past it. She got that money, huh? Lulu relationship is done. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Ain't that what it is? The money, the root to all evil. Why not mention Lulu name and how the accident occurred? And she, come on, Tracy. That's why them people didn't take her serious. That's why they shoot her right along. Thank you. We appreciate it. We so sorry for your loss. Okay, next. Yeah, Kitty. That's what another person just said. Yeah, Miss Parker, the passed on. Yeah, Lisa. That's what T just said too. Look into the other kids and they insurance policies and things like that. 4-hour drive for nothing. Tracy on to go in there and start pointing out Polo. He putting out fake information and fake news. I ain't heard the man disrespect you not one time. He keeps saying the same thing he been saying. Same thing. Same thing. Y'all, shout out to y'all. I'm gonna go check out Polo. He's dropping receipts. He is dropping things. And like he did say, for the ones that want to know why he won't put it out, he said you don't unload your full clip. And we all know that's true. Some people just ramble too much. And I'm like him, you know what I'm saying? At least he's giving it to the family and stuff before he brings it to us. He's lacing up Tyrone Senior, and stuff, which is what you're supposed to do anyway. You're supposed to let the family know because that's how you know when somebody is cloud chasing the things that they're getting, and he's getting names and stuff like that. He's getting receipts of the pillow talking and people that's actually bringing him the factual information. So he is lacing the family up, and I respect that so much. I'm my sister's keeper. She doesn't want the truth about her son. That was a hit show. Yes, it was. Thank you so much. I'm my sister's keeper. She don't, but that was the front. That was the perfect place to go and put on a national front. Is in front of. That's why she didn't tell the people she was going. That's why she never told them about her talking at this committee. You know what I'm saying? She wants to be the one to say I got ahead of things. I went and demanded answers. To make it. It's a national front to me. He's doing right. Hold your hand, Polo. Yes. Hey, Pamela, thank you. I can't believe she went to that meeting and looked like she was Walmart ready. Baby, Trent, honey, it gave nothing. She also could have stayed home and said what she said. Hell, I don't get it. You went up there super aggressive. What's Polo's new name? Trolls. I dropped it in the chat. I'll drop it one more time for y'all. But that's on his FME page. Thank y'all for letting me know that too. Because I knew I seen it somewhere. I just couldn't remember exactly where. But he has a new one. They try to take his FME page from him. So he created the Trolls page. Here it is. And y'all can follow Nina Johnson too. She posts a lot about Dro, and she covers Romika. A lot of information about Romika. but she's close to the family as well, and she drops receipts. But y'all heard from Miss Natasha. Miss Natasha said it was murder, not suicide. But you asking the wrong people for answers. You going up there wanting the committee to give you answers instead of saying, "Where's the Gainesville Police Department?" I want to hold them accountable. I'm calling. I'm doing this. Why they ain't giving us what we need as a family and stuff? You went up there wanting to fight Polo in the damn committee. Make it make sense. That's why they don't think they could give you a sorry for your loss. We so sorry for your loss. Yeah, the Don, absolutely. The hair clips, Tracy Ann said the hair clips. Jennifer, absolutely. That's who's bringing the information, ain't Big Stacks. All right, y'all. I just dropped his link in the chat. Right there. Let me see. Broward County, Florida Circuit. It said traffic infractions. What is that saying, Alicia? Open door into moving traffic. But what's a traffic infraction? I mean, they got to do more than that, though. Open door. He got a traffic infraction. It's an open door into moving traffic in Fort Lauderdale on January 21st, 2001. What do I even mean, though? Okay, Trent. I get it. Because that's the new names that come up. I just pray the entire truth is told and all the others who are involved are brought to justice. Yeah. Thank you, Big Stacks. I appreciate you for always supporting. Y'all go enjoy the rest of y'all Friday. Wait for some more stuff. Because it seems like that FME Polo is trying to shut her down. I can't wait to see the receipt of what the family member said. To the mother and stuff like that. I'm gonna do my Kim Porter tomorrow, y'all. I am super tired. I'm exhausted. I'm gonna relax today. I really want to rest for real. I just had to get that out. Once I see Miss Natasha do her live today, I wanted to share it and see. And it's crazy again that they didn't know that this committee meeting went on yesterday. You ought to stop, Miss Renee. And y'all can't keep saying, oh, she's the mama. Well, Tyrone's the daddy. Tyrone's the daddy. And what do they faults like her nor there? It doesn't matter. The fact of the matter is that their son is gone. And that's what we're here for, to see what happened to Tyrone Davis Jr. the on December the 27th. Hell, we don't know what day it happened actually. The way she's going at it and stuff. We don't know what DeLuLu done did besides unalive your son. That's what she did. Ask her about it. Ask her about the meds. Ask her what she was doing in that cabin to start that fight. She was sending pussy pics and some more. And DRO called her. My bad, y'all. I didn't even mean to bring that out like that. I didn't. But she was. And ask her who she was sending it to. Since I don't put it on the floor. Ask her who she was sending it to. Ask her who she was sending inappropriate stuff to and stuff and what caused that fight at the. Since she's such a trophy girlfriend. I'm just saying, since she's such a trophy woman, she's a trophy girlfriend. Don't no trophy girlfriend be in you know what I'm saying, sending other pics and shit out. Why you up here with a romantic? He done did all this romantic shit. Done laced you up and you, and he didn't want it. He didn't like it. He was over it. He was over it. Right, Lachey, you heard me. He was over it. It wasn't gonna be no trophy wife, fiance, or nothing. He was over it. That's what she was doing. She was doing all kind of nasty shit up in that cabin. And that boy felt like all that shit he just did for her. All that shit he just went all out and did for her. All that shit he just did for you, and this how you pay him back. It's who you was sending the pictures to, Lulu. Renee, you want answers? There go one. There go one. And she took your son's life. And they're gonna try to put it on pills and alcohol. They're gonna try to use her psycho shit as a reason to, kind of throw it out, like, you know what I'm saying? Just saying. But I ain't mean to put all of the information out there. Salute everybody. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Friday, okay? Thanks for dropping them links, y'all. Appreciate y'all. Y'all go follow Criminal Villains. Follow Open Book. These are content creators. I meant to say Open Book yesterday. Shout out to Open Book. But Gigi is on their next. Gigi, Tamala, Sean B, and Miss West is on their tops on YouTube. We're not going to take it away from Gigi. Sorry. They don't play. They don't play. And they giving us all that they can get. Do y'all want it all? Then go over there and get it all. If you don't, fall back. Quit getting her chat saying weird shit. Y'all weirdos to me. I hate being in. That's why I leave her chat. When I see a bunch of weirdos, I leave. I don't want to be in the chat with weird people saying stuff about Gigi, go to bed and all of that. Nah, get up out of her chat. You go to sleep. Because she's dropping receipts of what's been said. And Polo even said, once it hits the internet, it's over. It is. And Renee, go worry about Lulu not telling you about what she was doing in that cabin versus worrying about some strangers. Worry about the last person that was with your child. I don't know, Shacey. Everybody's asking. Everybody's asking about the other kids and stuff. It's going to come out. You know what I'm saying? It's going to come out. You don't went down there and wasted the commission's time and stuff when they could have had some shit rocking and rolling. Hey, Monroe, how you doing? And I want Gigi to keep doing what she doing. Don't even reply no more, Gigi, about what they saying to friends either, because if the friends could, they would get on it like Polo is. But apparently people don't trust them not to tell them what they telling Polo. Mo3 told the world, everybody ain't your friend. Everybody ain't your partner.